Welcome to another RSR. Tonight, I'm reviewing Mississippi State Bulldogs 14, Ole Miss Rebels 26. Ole Miss retains the Egg Bowl for the second straight year. They keep it in Oxford. It'll have to be taken back to Starkville next year, but it will not be in Starkville till next Thanksgiving or Black Friday. Depends on when they choose to actually play the game. Shouldn't be played on Black Friday. There's no reason. Besides TV, I guess. It's not like COVID made them play it on a Saturday when it was still being played on a Thursday for that little run. Put it back on Thanksgiving. Other than that, Ole Miss, congratulations on retaining the Egg Bowl and still having slight playoff hopes. Now, did y'all play well? No. Did State hold you down for a good bit? Yes, they did. Am I surprised that it was close? Yes. Did Jackson Dart look that good? No. Did he break Eli Manning's passing yards record, career passing yards record at Ole Miss? He did. He did. I don't know if I like that or not. But I guess I like it. Yeah, I guess I do. Still Ole Miss, though, so whatever. With that being said, Mississippi State had a good first quarter. After that, no, they did not. They couldn't get going. They couldn't take the momentum from the first quarter, at least offensively, and push it forward. Now, were there some bad plays, bad interceptions by Van Buren? Were there some bad plays? Was the reffing bad? Yeah, I think so altogether. Do I blame Van Buren? No. I think he had a pretty good game for a true freshman. He had not much time to make throws. They only got 36 rushing yards, and they ran the ball a good amount of times, more than I expected. Booth had his moments, I thought. But State it just wasn't meant to be. They couldn't hold their momentum. And I think that 98 touchdown, or 89-yard touchdown run, that was a little bit flipping. My bad. 89-yard touchdown run changed this game completely, I believe. And that's when Ole Miss started gaining the momentum. And even if they didn't do much from that point on, they still did more than State. Points were scored as follows. 39-yard field goal for Caden Davis. 0-3 to start for Ole Miss. Kevin Coleman Jr., a 34-yard touchdown catch. Catches out a swing pass. Takes it further. 34-yard touchdown. 7-3 Mississippi State. J.J. Pegues, they bring in the big man. He makes a 5-yard touchdown run. Burrows it in. They do miss the 2-point conversion, though. 7-10. Michael Van Buren on an end around, takes it himself, 6-yard touchdown run, 14-10 Mississippi State. That's the end of the first quarter. Then, second quarter, Ulysses Bentley, the fourth, 89-yard touchdown run. Nobody could get him. He broke one hole and just ran the whole way down. 14-17 Ole Miss. Halftime, it was 14-17. Third quarter, no scores except for this. Caden Davis, 43-yard field goal. He couldn't make a 54-yarder. 11 yards less. He does make it 14-20. Then in the fourth quarter, Caden Priestcorn, 19-yard touchdown catch, 14-26. They got to Dart. He throws it. It was in traffic, but Priestcorn brings it down and stays in the end zone to get a touchdown. State couldn't score a touchdown when they were 2 yards away from the end zone. They go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, no PI. That's pretty much the game for you. Ole Miss runs out the clock. The final is 14-26. For me, I do believe State shot themselves in the foot, especially on that final drive that they had. Ole Miss had a really good goal line stand, for sure. I do believe the false start was stupid as all hell. At least it wasn't a hold. That would have been worse. They got back up to the end line for fourth down and couldn't get it in. Drop ball. Coleman almost got a touchdown to get it up to the 2, and they couldn't put it away after that bomb. Do I think State should have taken more shots? Deeper passes? I thought Van Buren, when he had time to throw them, I thought he threw them well. And some of them did get overturned, especially that first one. That first one to Traore got overturned. He didn't survive the ground, but I thought that was just an NFL thing. Turns out it's a college thing, too. I thought he had the catch. I really did. I thought Traore had that catch. But for me, I thought Van Buren looked good. I think he definitely could have been better, but for a true freshman who has tried to carry this team, he's done as good as he can, and he'll only get better. I know that. This wide receiving core, if they all stay, will get better. This offense will get better. I don't think the offense was the problem per se. The defense is. Yes, the team had to get more used to an air raid type system after flipping back to Dan Mullen pound the rock for a year because Barbay and Arnett were idiots. By the way, he was in the press box, the coaching box for Ole Miss, because he's an analyst there now. He kamikazed this team after Mike Leach died. Guess what? He takes a job in Oxford. Rat. We would be better off if Arnett was the DC over Hutz, but guess what? That's not the case. By the way, what's Matt Brock doing? What's he doing? Didn't he leave? If he didn't, I couldn't tell. Hutz was a horrible, horrible defensive coordinator. Horrible. Horrible. They need to fire him. I don't care. You want this team to get better? This was rock bottom. That is true. But I guarantee you one thing. If they don't fire Hutz tonight and get a new DC, this team ain't going to be much better next year. They could be a 6-win team next year if they get a good defensive coordinator. Because most of our problems in this year were our defense got gashed. Our defense got gashed like freaking Thanksgiving turkeys. Right? So, offensively, I think they'll get better. I think they will. Van Buren will get better. The wide receivers, Akarai, Traore, if they stay. Coleman will get better. The running backs will get better. I'm not worried about the offense per se as long as they stay. The problem is that defense. My God. It is a freaking chore to watch. And all because, frankly, I know it seems like it right now. Do I think this is the truth? No. But for the past couple of years, this program died when Mike Leach died. This program would have been in the playoff hunt had Mike Leach not died. But he did. And I miss him. I miss that, man. I miss the Pirate. I really do. But dear God, how bad was that handled? Like, I get Arnett. You're going to try to keep the team together. But why the hell did he hire Barbay? Man who's known for pounding the rock like he's Dan Mullen. He wasn't even that good of a coach offensively. And you got Will Rogers, who's an air raid quarterback. And Mike Wright, they go to Chris Parson. Pretty much, well, I guess Mike Wright won the air raid quarterback, but Parson could have been. What'd you do? Throw him to the Wolves. Then they hired Jeff Levy just to go back to the air raid after a year of pounding the rock like it's 2010. So they weren't ready to go back to throwing the ball. And Blake Shapen, I don't think he was that good until he got hurt. Or before he got hurt, I should say. Van Buren was better the whole time, to be fair. But this offense did struggle at times, but it's going to happen when your defense, you can't trust them a lick. And it's a lot of true freshmen. They're going to have to take their licks and learn. It doesn't help when your defense can't stop a damn nosebleed. And you know you can't trust them. You know how you win games? You got the young players to trust your defense, and they'll believe they can make the plays to win the game. They were in over their heads. They had to learn how to run the SEC style with the air raid, pretty much, and basically outrun a shit defense. Did you think it was going to go well? And let's be honest, when Shapen was there, he played like a damn freshman. Except one who didn't learn. MVB learned. They got better when he got in. Let's remember, Shapen threw away, actually fumbled away that Arizona State game. Now again, our defense was getting gashed like a Thanksgiving turkey by Scattaboo and quarterback. I forgot his name. Man, the Arizona State fan here is going to get mad at that one if he watches this. But, hey, at least I remember how to say Scattaboo. Either way. Yeah, I did. So, that's how they said it. The other guys, yeah, the ESPN guys. Either way, I do wish the best for Arizona State. I really do. But, unless they play Colorado. But, yeah. Yeah, he threw that game away. They got their shit rocked by Florida. That shouldn't have happened. So, basically what I'm saying is this all ties back to Mike Leach dying and how they handled it. God love Mike Leach. God rest his soul. I miss the dude. We would have been competing if it wasn't for him dying. The Pirate died. This team died. Let's just be frank. Now, getting Jeff Lebby, I think, is a step in the right direction. I think the offense took a step in the right direction. You fire Hutz, the defense will probably take a step in the right direction. But dear God, it didn't have to be this bad. And they did have a fight. They did show, honestly, one of their better performances against the SEC team tonight. That's fair. But I will say, that's fair. But I hope it's more like this with wins instead of what it was before this. Because let's be honest, a lot of State's performances this year, even against Toledo, aren't they like 5-5? Didn't they end up at 5-5? And we lost to Toledo. Maybe we were shit. We certainly were there. Maybe we have more problems than I thought. Either way, I believe in Jeff Lebby. I believe in MVB. I believe in somebody other than Hutz. This team will be better. That I can tell you. They fought hard. This is rock bottom. The question is, will we be much better or just a little better? 4 wins or 6 wins? I think we can be a 6-win team next year. But, dear God, 0-8 in the SEC. A loss to Toledo. Rock bottom. Rock bottom. Ole Miss, they didn't play well. Not at all. I don't care. They didn't play well. They did enough. They're not a playoff team. I don't care. Congratulations on retaining the Egg Bowl. You didn't play well. Like, you couldn't even score 30 on State's shit defense. They actually balled up for once. We still lost, but they balled up for once. I expected State losing by 25. Ole Miss a 25-point favorite. You should have won by 25 with how bad that defense is. I can't believe they balled up to the point where they didn't give up 25 or lost by 25. So you know what? That's a win. That's a win. We covered the damn spread. That defense is shit. Jackson Dart is supposed to be The best hope for Ole Miss. This was Lane Kiffin's best team ever that he's ever going to have, and they barely could beat Mississippi State, and the only reason they won was State's own mistakes. It wasn't even that shit defense and Huts. It was their own mistakes and a little bit of reffing and a little bit of reffing bullshit. But their own mistakes. State beat themselves. They actually played well enough that they actually beat themselves. I can't believe it. You didn't beat State. They beat themselves, and they're so shit you should have just beat them. Suck on that. It's true. So congratulations. Your performance was shit too. The Egg Bowl's weird, but your performance was shit too. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put it in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'm glad I didn't bet this game, because if I did, or with the Chiefs game, I would have lost anyway. Yeah, I would have bet for State to cover the spread. The Chiefs game would have still screwed me. Thank God I didn't bet. I'll see you tomorrow for the MLS Conference Finals. Live for Orlando versus Red Bull. Live for LA versus Seattle. Galaxy versus Seattle. Review for Galaxy versus Seattle. I'll see you on Sunday for my reaction to John Herdman getting fired, because I can't do it today, because I had to do this. And then playoffs tomorrow. Monday, my semifinals, my conference finals recap of the MLS Cup playoffs. Tuesday is a suit day. Caribbean Cup third place and final. Wednesday's a suit day, Central American Cup final. Thursday, off. Friday, predictions for the MLS Cup. Saturday, suit day for the MLS Cup final. Sunday, off? I think it's off. Yeah, Sunday's off. So we got 3 finals next week, 3 suit days. Nice. With that being said, I'll see y'all later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. Congratulations, Ole Miss. Still go to hell, Ole Miss, but congratulations. Commiserations, State. This team makes me want to rip my hair out. Feels like TFC last year. Rock bottom sucks. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. Only one way to go. Up.